G'day fellow YouTubers, and hope you're having a great day. And I've got some great news for you all. As you may have guessed by the title, I'm officially A+ certified, fully certified. I've completed the 902. I've done that, I did it in November actually. It's been a pretty busy period with work and a lot of projects and things like that. And I apologise for the delay in the information and I guess breaking the news to you guys, but I've got the job done. November 1 I think it was officially done, so yeah, it was quite an interesting experience once again going in. I was pretty confident, but you never quite know what it's going to be like come exam day, because you're never really doing, I guess, the exact questions that they have on board. You never quite know sort of what you're up against. You have a fair gauge, but yes, so I finally got it in the mail not too long ago actually. The main thing was waiting for the official letter from them coming from the US to Australia. Might have been a little bit of a wait for them, so this is what I get. I'll show you on the inside very shortly. So you get a nice big congratulations, and yeah, got a bit of a spiel here from the guys. I'll update my resume. That sounds good. Even get a card which is valid for 3 years. I'll just cover up the ID, don't mind me. So yeah, that's pretty handy. Pretty annoying they only last the 3 years, but I can sort of see why they do that as well. And here's a certificate. Again, probably doesn't really matter, the candidate ID and things like that, but I'll just cover it just for security purposes. So that's basically what you get. They give you the printout of this early on, sort of once you finish it and it's sort of all accepted and stuff, but once yeah, it's not obviously as nicely printed and things like that, so I can put that one aside. The experience itself, once again in Melbourne, so it was a little bit of a travel via train, and yeah, again I was pretty nervous, but I was pretty confident because I knew I put the work in, did lots and lots of practice exams, lots of questions. Went over obviously the key points, and this resource here which Comptia A will have on their website, the exam objectives, is definitely one thing you'd want to go through before you go ahead with it. I know some people, and I'll have to make other videos about sort of how to go about studying for it and whatnot. A lot of people, well, there are some people that have gone and done twice on the same day. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it, as there are different things. So you're focusing on hardware in 901 more so than software, which is mainly the 902 focus. So I'd certainly do them separately if you could. And I got work to sort out the payment for mine. Obviously, upon successful completion, then I had work sort of put the funds back into my account, which is good. So yeah, highly recommend going through this and just doing practice question after practice question, because yeah, you don't want to rock up and then not quite get the chocolates up. I think it's a higher pass mark for this one. It might be around 70 or so, and the other 901 was 67. So and I think I got a slightly better mark on this one, although I felt more confident with 901. So yeah, just sort of going through these, which sort of makes up a fair bit of it. As far as the exam goes, and yeah, legally I can't go through sort of what kind of questions you get and stuff, but what I will say is it's quite situational based. So you tend to not get so many of what does RAM stand for or what does this stand for. It's not really theory based, it's more so you have the theory sort of down pat, you want it down pat, then you'll have selections to choose from and almost eliminate what's not correct and apply practical solutions for the practical problems that come up. So it doesn't mean don't remember anything, but understand that a lot of it will be situational based. So Johnny has a computer issue, he can't get wireless in a certain part of the building. What might be the reason for it, or what would need to be fixed to fix that problem, for example. So that's yeah, there's so much it covers, and you get a bit scared and whatnot with what could come up, but a good gauge of where to put your resources into is to follow these. Obviously focus the most amount of time into the things that give you the most amount of percentage. So as they say, the 80-20 rule, focus 20%, give work on 20% that gives you 80% of the results. It's kind of scattered here, but you can probably focus less on that and a little bit less on that. Obviously focus most on Windows operating systems and things like that. So yeah, I'll bring this back up again. It was quite pleasing to get it. So I got my first one in July, then November. So this is while I'm working, while I'm doing other projects and stuff. So if you ever have fears of whether you can do it or not, if I can do it, I reckon anyone else can do it. I have had a few years in the IT industry now, which probably helps a bit, but also, yeah, it's quite specific at times as well. And there are some tough questions in there, no doubt. I think I got about a 70 or 750 something. So as I was saying before, 67s, it's meant to mean 670. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, so I think it's on a scale from 100 to 900. So I was pretty pleased with my mark overall. All I wanted to do was pass and get the job done, really, get the cert. And I think I had a pretty good understanding of all the content. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'm hoping to get some more specific videos regarding the A+, so how to study for it, what to expect on the day and whatnot. And yeah, look, I really appreciate your any feedback you got, any comments. Feel free to say congrats. Feel free to comment away, any suggestions or ideas or things that I can help you guys with. I'm here to help, so yell out and I'll help. Yeah, I'll just help out, alright? So, thanks for sticking around, guys. Don't forget to subscribe away for more videos. That'd be awesome. More subscribers, the more it helps. The content come along, and all sorts of good stuff. So, thanks again for hanging around. Like the video as well, that'd be awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time.